Chante's got a man at home, and he always treats me right. We never fight. He sends me flowers. He wines and dines me. Took me home to meet his mama. How he loves me. One bad apple don't spoil it for the bunch. And y'all know that part when the phone rings, she be like, hello? Yes, God, hunty, my hair is laid like Chante Moore. Nessa, girl, have you got it to R&B Divas LA? I know I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back with the jump off. It took Kelly Price to pull me out of hiding. Girl, let's just get into it, honey. Episode 1 through 5 has been everything. I'm loving it. Let's just start with some of these fairy tales, fantasies, and falsehoods from beginning to end before we get on episode number 5. Now, is it me? Or is Claudette Ortiz living real good to be somebody who was borderline homeless and only had 2 songs? Yes, God. Anything I want, I got it caramel complected. Yes, God. Bright light the sunrise, caramel complected. Yes, God. Caramel complected. That was my part. Honey, they only had caramel complected in that other song they sang, honey. And that rental house she living in looked like it at least go for $5,500 a month. So shit, if that's what borderline homeless look like and 2 hits in the music industry look like, sign me up. Okay. Girl, Miss Chalet, you need to stop pulling it, honey. You sang too strong to be walking around here talking like all the Sopranos Motown ever had, okay? You took my love and I'm willing. There's no limit to the love I'm giving. Oh, bitch. I like to die singing that song. No, God, honey. Miss Shirley trying to pull it. She talking like this. Girl, you better cut that Janet Jackson, Mariah Carey whispery shit out. Okay? Dawn. Child, I ain't got nothing to say about Dawn, child. Go back to En Vogue, honey, because that solo stuff ain't gonna ever, your solo career is just as bad as rotten as your eggs, okay? Lil Mo, you funny as hell, but I'm gonna tell you what you should have did before you signed up for R&B Divas. You should have took your husband down to the nearest gas station and walked him through a car wash, because he looked like he smelled like homeless. No tea, no shade, but I love Lil Mo and her musical director husband. Yes, God. Go in. Who else on there? Kelly Price, I'm gonna tell you something. You was a friend of mine. You didn't mess with my man, but you lied and you cheated and you took all I had. Yes, honey. I got a secret. It's here in my heart. And I'm about to tell my friends. Everybody shouldn't do reality TV, and Kelly Price, you was one of them, honey. You see, I was singing that song from Mirror, Mirror, honey, from off the first CD, honey. I know about Kelly Price. I love for Kelly Price, and I lived for Kelly Price up until 4/13 on August 8th, 2013. Kelly Price, all images and illusions of grandeur I had for you, you have now just killed. You should have never done this. See, reality TV ain't for everybody. Everybody don't need to know who people really are behind the music videos, because you's a bona fide bitch that's shaped like a Buick. Okay? A bitch that's shaped like a floor model TV with a nasty attitude. I'm going to tell you something. If I was shaped like a box unit air condition, I have an attitude like Kelly Price as well. But you was dead ass wrong, Kelly. You gonna pull these ladies together for this project. You on your Nikki Gilbert kick, okay? Excellent project. I think it's fun. All these ladies can sing. We've been dying to hear y'all, bitch. I am serving, honey. Speaking of serving, honey, I'm singing this new genre of music called gospel for porno, because that's what Chante Moore was doing when she had all them breastises out at that newfangled church she was singing at. Yes, God, honey, go in and let have. When the saints come marching in, I'm going to be laid in the bed like Chante Moore singing the gospel. And I'm not bitter. Anyway, Kelly Price, your ass pulled it, bitch, okay? No tea, no shade. I'm all about conflict. I'm all about getting it down with a bitch. You know what I'm saying? If it's some shit we need to discuss, I talk. I can't be confrontational at times. But it's one thing that'll make me punch a bitch in her goddamn face, and that's trying to play on my intelligence, okay? Don't try to pass off an issue for something that is not. Your real issue is not the fact that you are comfortable or not comfortable with one director or another. Your real issue is that your ego is bruised because you the one who came up with the idea, but you left these ladies in the damn forest with no damn direction, and now that the train is moving, you feel some kind of way. You on your Nikki Gilbert kick. And no tea, no shade, you wanted Tory. You talking about you more comfortable with Tory. I don't see how the hell you could with that old base model ass Easter play, fake ass nativity scene Dream Girls that he produced down to the church. No, God, honey, Tory might be good for playing a little yang 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 around the house and doing a little Effie White with kids from the ghetto, but honey, he ain't no David E. Talbot, and he's a far cry from Tyler Perry. At least this other man, Kenny or Roger, or whoever the hell his name was, who Chante brought in, looked like he knew what the hell was going on. And Kelly, no tea, no shade, the way you handled it was real unprofessional. Now, at the very end of the day, you ain't got to work with this man. You can't make nobody work with him, and we are all entitled to feel however we feel. If your ego's bruised and you want to act out, you can. But the way you treated that man was just low down and dirty. And what I don't like about you, Kelly, you real passive aggressive, but masking it under this whole guise of you a pit bull and you a Rottweiler, because you were confrontational. Then when Chante's like, what are you talking about? Well, who's been confrontational now? Or when you pulled out the Timberlands and on the next episode when she fronted you about, was that pointed towards me? Well, you wasn't talking to Lil Mo, and you wasn't talking to the director, and you damn sure wasn't talking to Tory. So you had to be talking to Chante. Don't try to play on people's intelligence. You would have got more cool points had you just stood up in it and said, yeah, I came to buck. I'm going to tell you something. My psychologist told me that one thing me and Nene Leakes have in common is the fact that we've got a personality that only 30% of Americans have, but 70% want. And that's that stand up in it. Say what you mean what you're saying, stand firm in your word while you're walking in your talk. You would have gained a shitload of followers and a shitload of admiration from the public had you just stood up in it and was like, yeah, I don't like him, yeah, I said this, yeah, and what, and stop trying to play on people's intelligence. That was not cute. Furthermore, you walking around trying to throw in people's face, I'm booked, I'm busy, I'm on the road. Child cheese, if you was that goddamn booked, your ass wouldn't be on R&B Divas. Let's not act like R&B Divas is not one step up from TV1's Unsung. Okay, everybody there needs it. No tea, no shade to nobody, but everybody that needs the platform, okay, honey? You don't see Brandy running to do R&B Divas. You don't see Monica running to do it. You don't see Chrisette Michelle running to do it. You don't see Jill Scott running to do it. You don't see Erykah Badu running to do it, okay? It's a whole lot of R&B Divas out there that don't need it. So the ones that are there do. Don't pull it, honey, okay? And like the last time when I had dropped my post, when I had said something to the effect of everybody who on R&B Divas need it and don't nobody know, ain't nobody heard some of these divas and some of their days been done. You know, she was talking about all this writing she doing and all these Grammys she won behind the scenes. Well, honey, as far as I'm concerned, your Grammy don't count if they called your category before they aired the show or before and your category didn't air on TV. And secondly, don't nobody care about what songs you writing for what artists if that shit ain't being played on the radio. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, you only as great as your last hit. And what was yours? I don't know. And I'm getting sick and tired of everybody trying to exploit Whitney Houston death, okay? You was at the last thing that she sung at your great dear friend Whitney Houston, honey. But that was just happenstance. Don't try to pull it. But I don't know. R&B Divas LA is giving me everything I need. Oh, I want to address Dawn real quick. Dawn, you looking real wishy-washy, okay? You looking real wishy-washy because one moment you hear everything that the other girls are saying, the next moment you up Kelly's ass, and I get it. Of all the women there, you are the most insecure because the solo act thing just has not worked for you ever. You fucked up In Vogue, you fucked up Lucy Pearl, you fucked up The Firm, and the sad part about it is you got a beautiful voice, honey. I love, my favorite In Vogue song is Waiting for You. See, I had to have the Divas, the CD Funky Divas. It's 3 o'clock and I'm still alone, waiting for your call. Shoo-ba-doo-dah, shoo-ba-doo-doo. Y'all go get that Waiting on You. I've been here waiting all night to come over. Come on, child. Something like that. Yes, God, Don, I love your voice. I just want you to get it together. But child, Kelly Price, I ain't gonna go in too hard. We're gonna give you an opportunity to redeem yourself. But what you need to do at this point is go ahead and call Olivia Pope, because there's a huge scandal. But what we not gonna allow you to do is on the reunion pretend like the wizard, this magical wizard that Nikki Gilbert and all them was doing, was talking about. That's the reason you looking like you looking. We not using that. We let Nikki Gilbert borderline get away with it, but we not gonna let you pull that one. So go ahead and have Olivia Pope start formulating your excuse. Anyway, girl, I'm gonna call you later, Nessa, girl. Cause I got a man at home, honey. Bitch, no tea, no shade. Chante had a man at home, and he left her ass. That was 2 husbands ago. See, that's what you get for trying to spray everybody, Chante. He always treats me right. We never fight shit. If that was the case, you wouldn't be getting a divorce. The Kenny wouldn't be trying to take your child. I bet your ass won't sing Chante's got a man no more. The next thing she gonna be singing is Chante wants a man at home. Anyway, girl, I'll call you later. Bye.